Another excellent morning out here in the middle of nowhere. What was that face for?
You're a dork.
The camera didn't see that face you just made, but...
Another excellent morning.
Yeah, what? I can't be happy to be alive and be having a great morning?
You're just such a goof. It made me laugh.
Alright guys, well it is a great morning, a great evening, a great day, whenever you're watching this video, it's great. Melissa says no, apparently. Melissa says no.
I just can't take you seriously right now.
Okay, so, well, first of all, let's take a little pause here and show you this sunrise. Oh, it's kind of bright. Sunrise. Secondly, we're going on a walk as per usual. And in this video, we wanted to talk to you guys about loneliness and or social isolation.
Basically becoming comfortable with solitude.
Yeah, becoming comfortable with solitude, and we think that's important because sometimes on the road you can get a lot of that.
And it's super important and relevant right now because, you know, a lot of people are kind of stuck in their homes or stuck by themselves, just their families.
Yeah, this video doesn't necessarily pertain to just RV life and being on the road. We think that learning to be alone is a good skill to have. It doesn't mean that you have to be alone all the time or that we want to be alone. It's just something that a lot of people struggle with in their own mind. And we have kind of, you know, process tips and tricks that we do that make it easier, and it's not even a big deal. It's enjoyable at times, you know. I don't know.
Yeah, especially for us, we tend to be a little bit more extroverted type personalities. So
yeah,
these are, I would say a lot of these are tips for extroverts. Introverts might thrive during a time of isolation, but for us it's a little bit different.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get into it.
So one of the most important things we think for learning how to be alone or really just managing any daily stress is exercise every single day. And for us that means a lot of walking. So if you have a dog, get their leash out and go take them on a walk. Or just regular exercising. I mean, even if it's yoga, weightlifting, cardio, whatever it is that makes you feel happy, feel energized, do it, and do it every day. I would say for at least a half an hour. We try to do it for an hour. We try to go on at least a 45-minute walk once, if not twice a day. It helps. It helps a lot, actually.
So another tip that we recommend is being in nature in general. So lots of times we boondock, so we are out on the road, we are out in the desert, we're in the mountains, wherever. So we're in nature, we do our morning walks in nature, and then we will take lunch breaks and we will go hiking, biking, and same thing in the evenings. We just try to be in nature as much as possible, and the fresh air, and, you know, be in the sun, get vitamin D, all that good stuff really adds up and helps with loneliness and or isolation, those feelings that you can get. So I typically don't struggle with loneliness as much as I would say the average person does, but I have my moments as well. And a couple things that I like to do is, one, is just try to be present in the moment where you are, this beautiful area, whether it's beautiful or not, realistically, wherever you are. And then just being grateful, you know, you're alive, you know, hopefully you have good health, and just kind of bring all of that together and just realize that, you know, life is good. You don't need to be worrying about what other people are doing in other places. You know, worry about you, potentially you and your significant other, and just try to enjoy the moment.
So another good thing you could do is stay connected virtually. Use Facebook and Instagram. There are video chatting sections of those messengers for those two apps. There's Zoom, Google Hangouts, Google Duo, Marco Polo. A lot of different apps to help you stay connected virtually with your friends and family. But I think that it is important to maintain a balance and not spend too much time on social media. So definitely maintain healthy limits for yourself, I would suggest.
When we first hit the road, we went full on 6 months, and we were pretty much by ourselves for the first 3-4 months, and still we started to realize that we actually were lonely at certain points. It wasn't something we noticed right from the beginning. Once we did, we started to adjust that by visiting friends and family along the way, along our travels. And then we started to look into RV groups and clubs that we could, hang out with other RVers and like-minded people. That's something that you can really look into, maybe not right now because of the virus and social distancing and everything like that, but once this all clears away, that's something you should really look into, is RV clubs. If you're traveling around the country, you can meet up with family and friends along the way. That's stuff that we did, and it worked really well.
Something that helps me a lot is meditating. So I don't get any negative thoughts stuck in my head. I can just let them flow out. And I've been practicing this for the past 7 or 8 months, and it's been really, really helpful.
We also try to make it a point to, be creative and also do activities that are fun and keep your mind busy. For me, I really enjoy editing video, editing photos. It's just something that I started doing and I really enjoy it. For myself, I also like cooking. I tend to cook every day, to be honest, because I like it. And Melissa thinks I'm extremely weird because she likes leftovers because they're easy. But I find it to be, I don't know that I would say creative, but it's one of those kind of in a sense a busy hobby that I just enjoy. And you might need to try new things and see if there's stuff out there that you like. So be creative, stay busy, and explore new things.
Something that I think is super important is to watch funny movies or TV shows, because it definitely lifts your spirit and helps release endorphins, And when you can laugh together with your loved ones, that just brings you closer together.
As you can tell, I'm in the kitchen. That's something that's extremely important as well. I don't want to get too much into this diet or that diet or eating this way or eating that way, but overall, trying to have a healthy diet, whatever that is for you, is extremely important, and being consistent with that diet. I mean, if you're loading up on a bunch of junk food, people think, oh, it'll just maybe make me gain some weight, it'll put me overweight, it'll make me not feel too good, but it also does not make your brain feel good. We have firsthand experience. We started a certain diet for weight reasons, and then we kept doing it because of the mental clarity we gained from that diet. So whatever it is, and if you have any questions about diets, you can put it in the comments. Let us know. We'll help you out the best we can. We've tried a lot of different things.
Oh, hi, Blue. So something else that's really important is establishing or maintaining a routine. If you normally get up at the same time every day, continue doing that. Get dressed, brush your hair, maybe put on a little bit of makeup if it makes you feel good. Brush your teeth, go on your walk.
Well, I hope you brush your teeth consistently.
But do whatever it is that makes you feel like you have a sense of normalcy and routine in your life. The more you maintain that, the less likely you are to have all of the days blend together.
Yeah, and I think consistency with everything that we talked about is the key. I mean, so wake up, get your exercise, eat a healthy breakfast if you like breakfast, eating healthy meals, being creative consistently, everything that we talked about. Try to be as consistent as you can be, and trust us, over time, that loneliness, that isolation, not that it'll go away, but you'll be okay with it. You'll feel good. You'll be like, yeah, I'm lonely, but it's okay and it's fine, rather than really struggling with it, like we did at one point, or I'm sure a lot of people do.
Yeah, and the faster that you can accept it and become comfortable with it, the better off you'll be. I would definitely say, right? Would you agree, babe?
I agree. Yeah, I mean, like we talked about earlier, you noticed it a little more than me, but I guess maybe I didn't accept it, or I just didn't realize as much. But yeah, hopefully these tips helped you guys, and make sure you subscribe and let us know. We talked about the diet. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. We really appreciate it, and we appreciate you guys watching.
One last thing is make sure that you don't let it creep into your mind the idea that it's gonna last forever, because it won't. That's just not how life works. Everything is temporary. So you will get through it, and yeah, just don't worry too much. These dogs, they want to keep us company. They don't want us to be lonely.
Yeah, if you don't want to be lonely, you can get a companion.
You can get a little companion,
You
a
can
furry
get some
companion.
companions if you don't want to be lonely. They're great, except for when they're horrible.
Except for when they're crybabies and they have to be in your video. It's okay, we like them.
Like them at times.